LaRosa Realty was established in 2004 as a division of LaRosa Companies. Today, LaRosa Realty covers all of the major markets throughout the state of Florida, as you can see here by this map. We have now also entered into the New York market. LaRosa Realty was founded by Joe and Mike LaRosa, also known as the LaRosa brothers of LaRosa Companies. Joe and Mike rebranded LaRosa Realty back in 2010. They did this after developing another national real estate franchise with over 110 offices throughout the U.S. Today, LaRosa Realty has become the fastest growing real estate brand in Florida and in New York. So what really is our mission here at LaRosa Realty? Are we a company that just offers 100% commission? Are we a company that just lets realtors park their license? Well, we're not. And that's one of the hurdles that we have to overcome because our mission is to really help realtors grow their business. As you're going to see here in a moment, everything that we have put together, from our technology, from our education, and even the support that we have to offer, it's all designed to help realtors grow their business. We want all of our realtors to be in a position where they can all become top producers. And that's really what separates LaRosa Realty from the others. Again, one of the hurdles that we always have to overcome is being labeled as that company that offers 100% commission. And to prove that, we challenge you. Go ahead. Compare us now to not only the other companies that offer 100%, but all the other big brands. So we ran a real estate franchise. I know what the competition has to offer. So let's break down LaRosa Realty. Let's break down LaRosa Realty into four components, one being our commission plans. The commission that we have to offer at LaRosa Realty is pretty simple. There's no hidden fees, no asterisks. It's broken down into these two simple plans, our Premier and our Platinum. Premier is $30 per month. It's $195 per transaction with a $35 E&O fee. Our Platinum program is $150 per month with no transaction fee and a $35 E&O fee. Now this goes for residential and commercial. See, our plans are very attractive to many realtors across Florida and New York, and that's usually what catches their attention first. But then again, what separates LaRosa from the others? Let's continue breaking down LaRosa Realty. Our technology. We are very proud of our technology. When you look at everything from our individual agent websites that we have to offer, and our social media packages, our marketing packages that we help realtors grow their business through online marketing. We have a very strong presence. You can find this on many different sites, our corporate site, our recruiting sites, our agent sites. We simply offer the greatest technology to all realtors. And again, this helps them to be able to work smarter, faster, and more efficient. We've been using these systems through Market Leader for many years now. And we're very proud to say that we continue to offer this to all of our agents. What they get is a very similar website to each individual brokerage site. So here's a brokerage site for one of our offices. An agent site will look very similar, as you can see here. This allows them to capture leads throughout the entire website, and it goes directly into the agent. Again, this site is all about capturing clients. Now, there's three ways to utilize the back end of the agent website. They can manage their own prospects, they can market the site themselves and generate leads, or just ask and we will deliver. Leads galore. Let's give you a technology demo right now of our Market Leader system. Okay, here at LaRosa Realty, this is an example of one of the broker sites that we talked about earlier. On the very bottom of this homepage, you'll see our admin login. This is where all the agents will be able to log in and actually get into their back end account. Let's log in now as one of our agents and show you what the agent account looks like. So here we are at the home dashboard. It's the home page of your backend site. The first section that you see here is new prospects. So whenever a new lead comes in, you'll see it right away. You'll be notified also via email and also via text. You have the client's name. A dollar symbol means that they've actually requested for pre-approval. The blue arrow means that they've already been sent to the lender. The house means that they've already requested to receive listing alerts. You see whether they're actually looking to purchase a home, the average home sale price, how many properties they viewed, what time they were actually created on the site at 1:43 in the morning on 12/2. You go down below and you'll see all of the new messages coming in from any one of your prospects. Now your webmail, you can get access to it up top, but down below in this second section here, we want you to see all of the emails that are coming in from any one of your clients. These two sections here are obviously a priority for all of our agents to be able to communicate back with their clients immediately. Below this, we have our reminders that are set up either by the individual agent or by the system. So for an example, we see here, Angel Diaz, save the listing. The system will give them the MLS number and give you the recommendation of giving them a call about viewing this listing. Now let's go into prospects here for a moment and show you there's different ways to categorize your prospects, whether it's hot, active, inactive, retry, sold, and trash. As you can see here, we're in the hot category right now. And the first two leads that we see here are actually entered and imported by the agent. So again, this system allows you to manage your own clients as well. Below that, we see all of the leads that have actually been generated by the agent's website. So we can see here, for example, with Bob, we have a phone number. They've had the listing alerts already set up either by the agent or by the client. They're looking to buy in Kissimmee. They came on the site back on September 11th, and they were last on the site on November 30th. Let's go into Bob for an example and show you what it looks like on the actual client page. We have all of his information, name, phone number, and email address. Below that, again, we'll see when he first came on the site. We see that he's actually looking to move from North Haven, Connecticut. So in the event where he was actually looking to move from within Orlando, it's an opportunity for us to pick up a listing as well. Below, we'll have a couple sections here that we have access to. One being comments, where if we wanted to, maybe actually after we spoke to Bob, when we took down some notes, we can actually go ahead and fill them in right here. So we see in this case here, buyer already is pre-approved with Bank of America. On the email section, we have the ability to see all of the emails that are sent to and from the prospect. So if in the event, again, where maybe you didn't take very good notes, you could always go back and take a look at anything that was communicated via email. Now let's go back up top and show you our second tab, which is listings. Here I can see again the listing alert that was set up. This is where new properties come available. The client will automatically get an email from you as the agent. Now what's more important about this section here is this will bring them back into our website so we can view exactly what they're looking at and so on. What do I mean by that? Well, let's go down below and let's jump over our saved listings for a second and look at viewed listings. So here I see again when exactly the client came back to the site, literally date and time, what properties they looked at, and I can even see how many times they've actually viewed the properties. To take a look at the actual individual properties, I can scroll over the actual picture or click on the actual MLS number. And this will give me all the detailed information about the property. Above, we can see any property that they have saved. Obviously, this will give you a good indication that this is a property that they highly are either interested in or have some questions about. Now, there's a section over here that I'm kind of skipping. I'm doing that for a reason. We want to go back and show you back from the prospect section how's a way that you can really truly manage your clients on a day-to-day basis. We have a couple sections here, send email and send listings, that will allow you to do so. But let's show you here in this example. We train all of our realtors to go on, whether it's twice a day, 3 times a day, go on to your actual prospect page and click on recent activity. What is this going to do? This is going to allow you to see who's been back to the website within the last 48 hours. So for example, right here, we can see exactly again, a client that came on back in actually 5/1/11, but yet was back on the site on 12/1. So in this case, I would click on Robert's page. I have obviously a couple different phone numbers that I could reach out to Robert. And again, our recommendation is always to call first. However, in this case, I can do two things here. I can send an email, and we have the option of actually taking a look at different scripts that are either generated by the system or that you've created. The system will generally have about 5 or 6 default type scripts. So you can see in the case of this realtor here, they've added several different scripts to be able to utilize. After I send the email out, again, I can go ahead and just try to reconnect with Robert to see if he has any questions about the properties that he's viewed. Now the other feature there is going to be the send listings. And what send listings is going to do for you is basically going to take a look at the properties that Robert viewed in a certain area, whether it's a certain subdivision, town, community. And let's just say there was 10 properties that were going to fall within his criteria. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, within around 200 to 225 price point. Well, if there was 10 properties available and Robert only saw 4 while he was on the website, this system will pull those other 6 properties. So what do I mean by that? Well, when you click on send listings, it then will give you those other properties. And all you have to do is simply go down to the very bottom and click on the plus buttons. And now, if I scroll back up to the top, you'll see here that the properties are already added. All I have to do now is hit send selected listings. A script is already created, and literally within a matter of seconds, I can send them out properties that are very similar to what he was looking at. So again, this example here will show you how you can work more efficiently, cut back on time, and really make your clients feel like you're spending 20, 15 minutes on the MLS looking for properties for them, when as you can see here, it only took you a matter of seconds. Now, if you think that's great, wait, we have something even better. Our intranet. And here it is. And let's log in. Now, this is our second component of our technology. Now, this system was originally designed as a transaction management system, but really morphed more into our company-wide intranet. Here on the home page, you can see here, we have the ability where agents can go on and actually post different announcements, different open houses, and so on. You see here we have our calendar to our right that will show all of our classes that we're being offered. Below that, we have our news feed that will be coming in from the corporate office. So every couple of weeks, we'll have a new video message that will come out from the corporate office. Below that, we'll have a few different links that will take you to different sites throughout this site. On our second tab here is our transactions, which will allow you to really create your own transaction and to truly manage it, literally from contract to close. All you have to do is select the type of contract that it is, whether you're representing the seller or the buyer. You can fill in all of the client's information, and this allows you to basically manage all of the files, all of the documents that are needed throughout the entire contracting phase. This is a great paperless system. This allows you to go, again, literally from contract to close, and you can view everything online. You can have your clients as well have the ability to log in and get a live update of where they are in the transaction. Our second tab here is listings. In our listings tab, you can basically create a transaction from viewing any of the listings, whether they're your listings, the office listings, or just the MLS listings. Under people, this is where you can create your own contacts, have another additional database compared to or in addition to Market Leader. And then also our second tab is View Associates and Staff. Again, any realtors within La Rosa Realty or any of our staff at the corporate office or any of our other locations throughout Florida and New York. Our View Community Contacts are going to be any other vendors, home inspectors, insurance agents, loan officers that maybe our realtors have been able to utilize. I've enjoyed working with them and now have made them a community contact so that they are recommending them to other realtors. Our tab of office is going to take you into the section where you can send out notices to other agents. You can send out a task maybe to a team member. You can also check your eFax that we have set up. Below that, we have documents, which will take you to where all of our contracts are stored. In the Promote tab, here's where you have the ability to order your business cards through our LaRosa Realty store. You can order yard signs, name badges, car magnets, as well as new apparel such as jackets, polo shirts, and so on. Now this last tab here is important because this ties into our education. You can see here again, our calendar is right here to the right. You have all of our upcoming classes. And if we want to register for one of our upcoming classes, we would just go ahead and look at the class. So we see we have prospecting. I can click on register now. And I can go ahead and, as simple as clicking on the blue button, register for the event. I am now registered. You will receive an email and you will be notified by the corporate office with instructions on how to either attend this through a video conference or attend it live at one of our locations. Let's go back to our Learn page. And two more things we'll show you here. Actually, our calendar, you can now enlarge that and get a better look and feel for the calendar. And again, you can scroll over any one of our classes and get some information on that class. Click on it, and then you have the ability to actually register for the class. All of our classes that we do conduct and host at any one of our locations, we do record, and we do actually store them here in our video training. So you do have access to go back and view them whenever you please. Now our last tab here is very important because this is David Knox. David Knox is one of the premier keynote educators in real estate today. By clicking on this tab, every one of our realtors at LaRosa has their own private personal account. And on this site, you can view all of David's most recent workshops that he's recorded. What David Knox does, which is so different compared to others in today's industry, is that he's always on top of what is happening in today's market. All of the videos, all of the role-playing scenarios, all of the workshops, they're all current. They're all within the last few weeks, few months. Every week, there's new videos added to the site, so we always recommend to our realtors to go by here and check it out. And that is a quick demo of our back agent and our LaRosa Realty intranet system. So let's continue to break down LaRosa Realty. Our education. Our education is one of the things that we look at as one of the most important components in a real estate professional's life. Why? Why is that? Why is it important? Well, listen, the market is changing every single day. Education can provide knowledge that's going to provide confidence. And with that confidence, we're going to be able to educate our clients. Now, what do we do at our university? We help realtors exercise their mind. Our university can be broken down into three components. We cover the basics like writing contracts, submitting a bid on a HUD property, growing your business through social media, how to become a top producer, and then we go over items that relate to your life, like taxes and real estate and saving for that rainy day. Continuing to break down LaRosa Realty, our support is unlike any other. Why do I say that? Well, when I was a realtor, selling real estate every day, I knew what it felt like to be out there on the streets and feeling like I was all by myself. Well, at LaRosa Realty, I can tell you I myself am very passionate to make sure that we provide the best level of support. And we have 3 levels of support that we offer to all of our realtors throughout Florida and New York. Let's take a look at those for a moment now. 1 is our corporate and branch office staff. We have multiple staff members that are employees of LaRosa Realty, from IT, accounting, property management, technology, your broker, and then we have our legal team. So let's recap now. Let's recap of what LaRosa Realty has to offer. So we know we have the great compensation plan, but again, as we've stated, we are much more than that. We have agent websites, lead generation program, a client management and tracking system, education that's going to be able to help realtors grow their business. We pay you directly at closing. We have a transaction management system, your full broker support, and again, online and social media marketing. So with all that being said, just ask yourself one question. Are you ready? Are you ready to change your future?